So, Phineas and Ferb has a lot of songs. Hundreds. Greater YouTubers than me have tried to rank them all, and maybe someday I'll get there. But for now, I want to take another look at some of the more underrated songs in the series. A few years back, I made a video about my top 10 underrated songs, but there were so many that I had to leave off that list that I could actually make 3 more videos about underrated Phineas and Ferb songs. And maybe someday I will. But for now, let's go ahead and count down just 10 more of my favorites. Same rules as last time, songs can't have been released on an album. Let's jump right in. Starting off our list is Little Bit of Home on the Road. This country-style song perfectly fits Phineas and Ferb's unique on-the-road diner, with some sweet electric guitar, gorgeous Danny Jacob harmonies, and an unmatched vibe.
This is our no-stop truck stop, come on in, take a break from hauling that load. We got coffee that's hot and ice that's not, it's a little bit of home on the road. We got lots of gravy to fill up all our pans, and restrooms out and back if you have to wash your hands. If an armadillo is your pillow and your cab is your abode, then come on in for a little bit of home on the road. Enjoy the view while you're slurping homemade stew, and when you're finished you can sit and chat. Our juke plays latest hits from 1966. We may not know where we're going, but we sure know where it's at. There's chicken fried steak and devil's food cake as we whirl through another zip code. There's butter that's real and butter that's fake. It's a little bit of home on the road. Just sit right down, you look like a hungry gent. Our biscuits and gravy go down like wet cement. So if you're looking for home cooking or you want to see a 3-headed toad, just come on in for a little bit of home on the road. Just come on in for a little bit of home on the road. Just come on in for a little bit of home on the road.
Robert Lopez, songwriter of Frozen fame, co-wrote the winner of my favorite previous underrated songs countdown, Ariel Area Rug. And this is the other incredible song he co-wrote for Phineas and Ferb. And while it is incredibly catchy with unique instrumentation evoking the sound of a fly, I'll always remember it most for how it completely recontextualizes the entire character of Bobby Fabulous.
I don't have to tell you it's a negative situation once you're in it. I mean, you have to beat your wings 12,000 times a minute. Yeah. You spit acid on your food cause you can't chew, and when you order from the menu it's always number 2. But baby, you can see it all. Baby, you can see it all. Baby, you can see it all when you're a fly on the wall. You got compound eyes, you got hairy thighs. Yeah, life ain't easy for common house flies. Fly paper, bugs, apple swanners and sprays. And if you make it through that, you live all of 7 days. But baby, you can see it all. Baby, you can see it all. Baby, you can see it all when you're a fly on the wall.
Where's Perry has gone down as perhaps the most underrated Phineas and Ferb special, and likewise this song is one of the most underrated songs. Featuring the sweet, powerful vocals of Carmen Carter, dozens of great visual gags, beautiful imagery of Africa, and a powerful chorus, this is one that shouldn't have been forgotten.
Nine happy campers on the Savannah, cross the East African rift, give the baboon a big banana, and go cheetah, if you get my drift. Some sleep in the daylight, and then they hunt by night. Not a single traffic light, not a fence in sight, and a feeling alright on the savannah. Sailing through the seas of velvety belt, there's a funky little hippo on the crow. Click on your safety belt and tuck your nose, that's how we roll. feast with the wildebeest. Better keep your eye on the sleeping lion. Better be polite to get you right. Still we're feeling alright on the savannah. On the savannah.
The next song was written for the sole reason that Disney copyright is an absolute mess, leading to Dan and Swampy being unable to use any songs from Across the Second Dimension in the video game about the movie because it costs too much to license the songs that they wrote for a game Disney was making. And that's on lawyers. Disney legalese is insane in a bad way, but this song is insane in a good way. Covering the plot of Across the Second Dimension for the tie-in game, this song has a rockin' fun beat and is sung by Robbie Wyckoff, who sang Everything's Better with Perry.
Just a normal day riding in a badminton birdie. Got knocked off course and broke some pharmacist machine. Stepped through a portal to an alternate dimension. Found out that our platypus was more than he seemed to be. Spent half a day running from an evil doppelganger. This army of robots, both demanding and polite. Met ourselves and our sister, she's the ultimate resistor. The Perry got captured and we knew that we had to fight. We thought that we could get home using Ferb's remote, but quantum physics wouldn't let us rebound. But when they fed us to a goosum, we knew we had to lose them. So now we're going a long way around. We gotta get gone, baby, get gone, gone. Gotta get gone. One dimension after another. We gotta get gone, baby, get gone, gone. Gotta get gone. The pharmacist, our platypus, my sister and brother and me. We gotta get gone.
Speaking of the Across the Second Dimension game, one of my patrons who for some reason owns over 50 copies of that game has an original theme he made for Terry the Turtle from the game.
He's Terry, he's a turtle, he can conquer any hurdle.
And just like Phineas and the gang, he plans to go dimension hopping in his new YouTube series, Time on the Line. It's a comedy sci-fi series about two time travelers going through universes, like in the pilot episode where they go to a world where Wii Sports doesn't exist. Each episode is planned to have multiple original songs in it, as well as plenty of puns. He's been working on it for over a year now and is planning to have it done sometime this month. So be sure to visit youtube.com/SuperIsaiah to check out his channel. Link is in the card and in the description. Now, back to the countdown. Wayne Brady is one of the many famous guest stars on Phineas and Ferb, but since he didn't show up until season 4, most people don't remember the song he starred in, The History of the Tri-State Area. This one is pure absurdity and an absolute earworm in the classic Danville show tune style.
Ooh, Danville is known for its spontaneous musical numbers. For instance, a lot of people know that the tri-state area used to be a bi-state area with an adjacent area over there. What people don't know is that originally it was 3 distinct single-state areas, but people don't care. The founders of the area were independent thinkers, completely unaffected by bureaucratic hurdles, and that's why the capital building was moved here from Sri Lanka on the backs of 7 giant sea turtles. It's the history of an area, the tri-state area, for mostly from adobe and seaweed. If you've heard it different elsewhere, that's historical hysteria, so stop believing everything you read. Over here's a diorama of the first diorama of Vincent Diorama, who lived right here. When I say right here, I mean in this very room, till we moved into a studio apartment last year. It's the history of an area, the tri-state area. Don't mean to cause a ruckus or a fuss. It's the birthplace of the Onion and the Danville cafeteria, and home of Bigfoot's hairless cousin Us. It's the history of an area, the tri-state area, where planet Venus holds some office space. Try to think of someplace better, well I double dog dare ya, but if you can't, then get out of my face. It's the history of the tri-state area.
If you ask me which song best captured the vibe of Phineas and Ferb's summer, I feel there's no better song than this one. It's chill, laid back, features regular singing duet Danny and Aaron Daniel Jacob, and the visuals regularly make you question the laws of physics, which is always a plus.
I got the wind in my hair, I got the bugs in my teeth, my wheels are spinning. I got the road underneath,
It's a competition, but a wonderful ride. The roads are ribbon of gray, but it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, our path is winding away. We can make it as long as you're by my side. The vista's more inviting than it was in the brochure. And even though we're riding past a truck filled with manure, we'll just stick to the curve. It's the Tour de Ferb. Couple gas stations and a defunct flower shop. And as we're passing by this farm, the pigs all look up from their slide. It's just the Tour de Ferb.
This song was one I got dozens of comments about leaving out of the last video, so it was absolutely necessary to bring it up here. This alt-rock Candace duet with herself is a certified banger and relatable to anyone who's ever felt that if they could lose a part of themselves, life might be easier.
Me, myself, and I don't see eye to eye. Me, myself, and I don't get along. Me, myself, and I can finally say goodbye. This collaboration always felt so wrong. There's two of us on the scene, and I don't want to sound mean, but I tell you that I'm happy without me. I've been holding me back, but now I'm on my own track. We're done. Finito, I'm free. From here on out, we can both exist peacefully without all of the struggle and internal strife. Now that we're separate, we can do anything, so don't let the door hit you. Have a nice life. I'm through with myself, I'm better off without her. I'm through with myself, I'm better off without her. Myself and I don't get along without her.
Now we're in the top 3. This is one of the songs that was most surprising to never get an album released, but the iconic Baljeet and Buford duet has been forgotten by a lot of people for that reason alone. With a concept ripe for comedic potential, the Frenemies perform for the elderly as they debate their complex relationship through clever rhymes and one-ups, and their voices sound so much better together than you'd think they would.
We look good in hats, long tails and spats. When we hit the town together, baby, we know where it's at. You're a pluralizing act? Work with me, brain boy. If I were dangling from a ledge, it'd surely save me with a wedgie. I'm smart, perhaps a bit refined, and I'm a bit more edgy. 'Cause we're frenemies, we like disliking one another. Yes, we're frenemies, he's like my least favorite brother. I like complex calculations, I like physical confrontations. We both have our roles, this is a symbiotic relationship. 'Cause we're frenemies, we like disliking one another. Yes, we're frenemies, he's like my least favorite brother. You and I, we're not enemies or friends, we're just frenemies to the end.
When Phineas and Ferb's dad Lawrence wants Linda to see him as a pop star equal, he transforms into Max Modem and performs a song that feels straight out of the late 70s and is a complete bop. Alien Heart completely steals the show from Lindana in my opinion, and as Richard O'Brien's only full solo number in the show, this goes hard to give him the spotlight.
And now, the band you've been waiting for, Max Modem and the Mainframes.
I think my girlfriend is an alien, invading force from planet 10. Said she was from out of town, but I know what she meant. I know she's from another galaxy. I don't know just what she's doing with me. She treats my love like a science experiment. Hubble bubble, She wanted to put my brain in a cab. She can't have it 'cause I never wanna be a pawn.
Take my leg warmers back!
From her alien heart. She's got an alien heart. She's got an alien heart. She's got an alien. She's got an alien heart. She's got an alien heart. She's got an alien heart. She's got an alien. She's got an alien heart. Pumps like the chicken. She's got an alien. She's got an alien heart. She's got an alien. She's got an alien. She's got an alien. She's got an alien heart.
And the number one song is Big Ginormous Airplane in the Sky. This one doesn't have anything particularly special about it necessarily, but there's something about this song that is just pure good vibes. From the 40s style singing of Ferb by Danny Jacob, to fun visuals all around the plane, to the gorgeous harmonies, this song just makes me so happy and is incredibly satisfying to listen to. It's perfection in less than 60 seconds.
When we lift off, then you'll be tipped off too. How my heart it soars for you. Soon you'll be flying, gravity defying. Your dreams will all come true in the blue.
Flying over cotton candy clouds, hanging from a fuselage. A walk on a wing is just the thing for a high in the sky montage. So darling, put your goggles on and up, up and away we'll fly. In a big ginormous airplane, in a big ginormous airplane, in a big ginormous airplane, in the sky.
And that concludes my second bunch of favorite underrated songs. If you're interested in seeing the original, you can click right here to watch it. There's lots of classics there too, from Gordian Knot to My Sweet Ride. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back in Dimension 1.